I don't remember exactly, but for as long as I remember, I've been singing and making all manner of noises. So my mum often tells the story that I was the annoying child who would be singing whether I was in the shower or the toilet and imitating every sound going. So I think my passion for singing has existed as long as I have. So I sang in community choirs for a few years and then wanted to evolve further, so started a quartet and with some friends and did that for a number of years and then joined another quartet and I'm still with them today.
Do you prefer singing in the shower or with an audience?
Well, I'm a show-off, so it has to be an audience. I love the freedom of singing in the shower because of course we're all virtuosos in the shower, but with an audience there's obviously that added extra element of pressure and you never really quite nail it with an audience, but I guess that's always the nirvana you seek.
Yep.
At your feet, you let your tears rain down on me whenever I touch your and we may never meet again. So shed your skin and let's get started.
Much to the annoyance of several people around me, singing is a part of my everyday life and quite uncontrollable in a lot of ways. It just comes out. So if I'm walking down the street, I will find myself singing to the percussion of my footfalls, or if I'm in the supermarket, especially at Franklin's where they tend to play quite cheesy music, I'll harmonise along and I'll not even be aware that I'm doing it. Or I've also been known to be in the server room at work where the hum of the computers provides a nice backdrop for me to harmonise with. And so I'll get a lot of enjoyment out of that. So singing's everywhere. And when I dance as well, I can't help but sing. And in fact, a couple of weeks ago I lost my voice and was dancing, out doing swing dancing, and I discovered that not being able to sing whilst dancing was kind of like being a tennis player with only one leg. It was.
How do you sing along in the dancing context?
Well, again, I'm not usually aware that I'm doing it until someone I'm dancing with starts giggling, hopefully in a nice way. But I'm usually scatting along to the rhythm,
Like,
or if I know the melody. So.
I'm sure it's very entertaining for your partner.
Sometimes. I mean, there are voices I certainly like. Louis Prima is a amazing singer in my view, and I think that's because he just puts so much of his own energy into it and his personality oozes out in his singing and it's infectious. So, and he makes up stuff as he goes, so I guess that resonates with me.
Kindred spirit.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about what this loop pedal is and what it's all about.
Well, there's a musician from Melbourne called Mal Webb, and I saw him many years ago perform with a loop pedal, and I'd never heard of such a thing before. And basically it gives you the ability to record about a 16-second piece of your own vocals or instruments or whatever you like, and then it loops back, so it plays that same thing over and over and over again, like as if you were pressing rewind instantly and it starts from the start and plays through, loops back to the start. And then over that you can then lay other tracks. So you could have bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum and have that looping around, and then on top you could put bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum ba dum bum. So you have these two tracks going, and then you can layer another track and another track and another track, infinitum, as many as you want. So I saw him perform with that, instantly fell in love with it, and thought, that is what I need.
Can you tell me a little bit about your creative process?
I wish I knew how it worked. Well, I did a workshop with Mal Webb, who I talked about before, and actually I've done a few workshops with him, and one of the techniques he introduced was to listen to the sound of somebody's speaking voice and hear a melody from that. So if I use an example saying, oh, isn't it funny how it started raining this afternoon? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And you can take that and then take liberties with it. Da 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 da. Da 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 ba da 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 da. Za ba da 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 do. And there we go. We've created a melody which we can then build from. So I really like that idea. It's not my own idea, but I really like it. But for me, I guess my thing that I bring to the table is being able to improvise sounds or rhythms seemingly at will, and I don't know where that comes from. It just comes on my body.
Creative process. Here we go. A win away, 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 win away.
I like doing two of the same track over and over because it gives a beautiful wall of sound effect.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Hush, my darling, no fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight.
Hush, my darling, no fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Come on back, boys.
And a fun thing to do after you've laid down a track and you're tired of it is to take all the tracks away apart from the original one and listen to where you started.